Okay, so this is Imagine a World Part 2. Happy Thursday, everybody. So, what I left off on the last video, this is part 2 of the last video in terms of imagining a world. If we imagine a world of possibility, imagine a world where our country is enrolled in preventative health care, where we are leading in science, we are leading in the freedoms to practice the religion that you choose. Imagine the world where we get to be a community and community driven, not only in the micro community of your home, but also extended right outside of that in your neighborhood and your town and your county, etc. Imagine a world where we're building and we're elevating one another. And I feel like that's a large part of what's missing right now is the Democratic Party for so long, and I've talked about this before, for so long has been in a space of reaction. At least we're not them. If we shift that into here's our vision for the world and get a communicator, and I feel like that's one of the things that was lacking in the last administration. While Biden did a lot of great things, we didn't know about it. Well, I did, and a lot of people that I know knew about it because we do the research, we look at the numbers, we look at what's happening in the world, and we don't take anything for face value. We actually go in and do 3 or 4 checks on what is actually the data. Okay. So imagine a world where we have all of these possibilities. Imagine a world where AI is working for us. Imagine a world where our leaders are inspiring. They're working together. Because right now, there is absolute chaos, and there is chaos in the world. The person that told you there were no new wars, there would be no new wars, the person that told you that prices would plummet on day one, the person that told you that the Ukraine-Russia conflict would end even before he took his oath of office in January, the person that told you that we would be in the golden age of America, the new golden age, none of that is happening. None of it. And what is happening is rather chaos. People are being hurt. And so as a country, collectively, and all of us are responsible for this, whether you believe it or not, or want to acknowledge it or not, we're all responsible. So we can shift that and be proactive on a vision that works for everybody. And it's a harder thing to do because fear sells. We can tap into the hearts of people and create fear so that they're creating other, and that's what this administration is doing. What we can do rather is get a spokesperson that is proactive, a visionary, someone that can enroll everyone into the vision of possibility of what is possible in our country. So we can imagine a world. What does a world look like for you? What does a world look like where we greet people of all shades, of all ethnicities, of all socioeconomic and religious structures as human, as a part of our collective betterment? Imagine a world where we educated people that we are not each other's threat, rather we are each other's inspiration. And that is what we get to create. And that's the next leader of the progressive movement gets to lay that picture out and sell it. One thing that Bernie Sanders did really well was saying over and over again for the past 50 years, this is the potential of oligarchy. This is what's happening. This is CEOs are making this much more. People are starving. The education process is bare minimum. He's saying everything that is true. And the problem, in my experience, was there was not this lasting vision of what is possible. Rather, it's reactionary, and it is, we are anti this, we are resisting this, rather we are for this. What is the message? What is the picture? What is the 40-year plan, 30-year plan, 10, etc.? So if we create that and we get a spokesperson that can sell that image and we follow through with what that is, a person that absorbs the airwaves in a positive way. And I think Obama did a really great job of that. And we start right away. We end Citizens United. We gut the healthcare system that is for profit. And we take that experience and that energy and we put it into a system that works for everybody, so that we take that extra stress off of our daily lives, where we don't have to be involved in a job that doesn't work for us. Sorry about the outside noise. They're doing some sort of construction. So I'm going to end this video rather quickly. But imagine a world for you where you are living in possibility and hope. And that world begins with you being a part of something bigger than yourself. If a job that you have doesn't inspire you, and rather you feel anxiety going into it, what is something that you can be a part of that is bigger? When I did my one-man show, the stakes were so high that if I thought for a second, what if something bad happens? What if I forget my lines? What if I go up on a line? What if I'm frozen on stage and don't know where to go because I was the only person on that stage? All of that stuff was petrifying. And when I mean petrifying, it means that I'm stagnant and I can't move. So that's what fear does. Rather than being in possibility, being inspired, being empowered, if we are in that space and part of something bigger, all that stuff goes away. If I'm down at that rally where I'm surrounded by 70,000 people that are of multi backgrounds, all different races, all different age groups, all different socioeconomic structures, if we are united that way, the benefit of it makes us feel empowered. I'm going to end this video. I'm going to start another one whenever I can get away from that outside noise. I love you guys. Go be a part of something. Start recording videos. Start saying no to this. And what do you want the world to be? That is the most important. What do you want your world to look like? I want a world of diversity. I want a world of diverse thought. I want a world where we listen to each other with the intention of understanding. That's what I want. What do you want? Leave it in the comments below. What is something that is proactive? Not, I don't want this. I want this. I want this for my community. Leave it in the comments below. All love. See you on the other side. Oh, and one more thing. I am building my YouTube page. I'm setting that structure up. You can find it at Breon Davis DeVell. And I have a couple of YouTube pages, but I'm building this one because I already have a few followers on that one. Focus on that. I'm going to set a number goal by the end of next week, hoping I can reach a certain goal by then. So share this with your friends. Leave a comment below on what you want for the world and what you want your world to look like. And I'll do commentary on that. I'll answer questions. If you need support, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Much love.